What's up, peeps? Good morning, good morning. Well, good afternoon. Let me pull these over here for now. This will be the 1 hour right there. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Whatever time frame it is. Oh, let me get this set up. How's everybody doing today? Friday. Did you guys miss me this morning? Doubtful. Let me get going on TikTok. Let me get over community. Let me get my setup going here. The buy stop to the US 30 exact number I told you was going to happen today. I happen to have 3 trades open. I'm about to close 2 of those and leave 1 running. I opened up 3 different lot sizes at the same time so you guys can see that. Demo trade only.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Thank God for it. All right. Let's see what we got now. We have YouTube. We have V. We have this. Those are done. We have our location. Whoopsie, not Atlantic. Atlanta. There you go. Recording date, Friday the 25th. Free Money Friday was given out through the email. I sent an email out several hours ago telling you all you still had time to do the buy stop on US 30. I took 3 trades at that time. You can clearly see the 3 trades right here. These are the trades at this time right here. Well, it's going to get in the way, isn't it? All these above here. Today, 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 today. And then these are the different lot sizes. You can see same time-ish within seconds, and then different lot sizes. And look at the different values that you generate off those different lot sizes. Okay, so that was today, just a little bit ago. I don't know what we're seeing here. Let me go over to TikTok. And wonder, I love. It's tough. Let me see if I can go back a little bit with this. Maybe I can get all of it in this side for you. Kind of weird they don't have it exact. All right, let's see if we're live on TikTok, YouTube. TikTok we are. Welcome everybody on TikTok. Oh, let's see what we got. Dad, I'm bored. Well, why are they not? Let me skip that. There we go. Thumbs up, please, from everybody on YouTube. Welcome, Gary Ramunda. What's up, Gary? Ken. What's up, Ken? CV. What's up, Alex? Sabrine. Hi, Sabrine and Ken and John Parker. Grant, Taraya Edwards. What's up, peeps? What's up, everybody on TikTok and YouTube? Oh, I know YouTube, you guys can see everything, but TikTok was having some troubles. All right. I'm on here basically to document and tell you how I'm going to go ahead and close down this trade right here. Pop. This trade right here. These are from today. Pop. I'm going to leave this one open right there. And now we have our runner open. We have a runner open from NAS and then US 30 from 3 days ago, 2 days ago. And then these are Litecoins They were in the money, they're not, but I'm holding that. I don't give two shits, whatever Litecoin does. This is a Litecoin that's in the money. This is a Target that's in the money, a PFE in the money, and a J&J in the money. These will be held probably for the next 6 months to 2-3 years. Hopefully I keep the same account rolling. There we go. Okay, now that's out of the way. All right. Now, how was I able to make this call? Gee, I don't know. Because of the greatest system in the history of the world, step by step. I told you in an email, the previous email you guys just received, to go ahead and get the buy stops. I told you where it was going to go. I told you it was going to go to a specific number. I wonder what that number was. 44,000. Let's take a look now, shall we? 44,850. Right about there. Now, I base it on the take profit on, I go a little bit underneath the orange. That might have been a little bit too far underneath the orange, but nonetheless, underneath the orange. This is the orange line. It's an EMA. It's just a line. Green, 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 red, pink cross the blue. The most important indicator in the history of the world, in my humble opinion, is the sniper. The most accurate, tells you when to look for the trade and when to get in. Then this is the setup you get when the orange line goes underneath the green. Now on the 1 hour, it did not. So if you go down to the 45-minute, yeah, you'll see that it did go below the green. And I believe my original call was the 45-minute call, by the way, just so we're clear. But neither here nor there. And how you'd enter this trade, and I'm going to show you how to spot it. I'm going to go in reverse. This is how you would enter this trade. Right here. Right when this orange line's underneath and price action goes up above it, either here or here, 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 or 3 times. Either way, but the orange line is your entry. So this is your entry line right here. This is called the buy stop. When price action is down here or down here, 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 you put in your buy stop when it's down low. Now this is a 45-minute / 1 hour buy stop. You can use this as your stop loss, or better yet, you would use the one previous down here as your stop loss. Either or, that's your stop losses. I think the cutoff is about an hour to 2 hour, definitely a 4-hour cutoff. I absolutely always go down a lowered time frame if I'm under a 4-hour buy. And these are permanent buys, by the way. Take profits are always then from here. We go to the yellow in this case, take profit 1. And then take profit 2 is right here at the orange line or a little below it. And I always go a little below because I'm not a greedy bastard. And then you let your runners run till it goes up to here. And this goes for this 45-minute. It goes for the weekly on US 30. And this is exactly where you enter the trade, where you put your stop loss, where you put your take profits. As you saw me do, I just closed down 2 trades and I left 1 running. Is there any questions over this? 7s if you understand it, 9s if you have questions. You literally made shit tons of money. My announcement to go into the trade was a little late, but I am doing 1,000 other things. You're currently up 161 pips from the absolute where you should have got in from. Roughly speaking, somewhere around here, let's say, is my call, and you're up about 130 pips off of my call. Okay, Sabrina 7s, Grant 7s, Larry Cooper. What's up, Larry? 7s. So again, how did I spot the trade? We're going to work our way backwards now. How did I spot this trade? Well, let's take a look, shall we? Oh, I'm doing something right now. Shit. can I use a different, yeah, let me use this one. Let me go over to this setup here. I'm going to show you how I spotted this trade. Okay. We're going to go back to the 1 hour. And we trade all 6 symbols exactly the same. So what does that mean? It means that all symbols show the exact same movement, but sometimes one lags or two. And in this case, we have the lagging symbol of I set that wrong, didn't I? Did I say symbol on that? My bad. Interval, that's what we needed. Okay. So here we go. ES1 on the far left, SPX, NQ1, NAS, YM1, US30. Okay. Now, there we go. All good. All right, so what are we doing here? So when you look at all these, here we go. All right. So when you see all these, you're going to see the exact same setup over and over and over and over again. But you're going to see a movement that's just a tad bit on the different side. So watch what that means. You're going to see NAS and NQ and SPX all move up first, and then you're going to see YM1 and US30 move up. This is called a lagging trade. It's extremely accurate. Very easy to see. Okay. So, here we go. What you're going to see, same pink cross blue, 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 and pink cross blue on the sniper. So when you see that, that's obvious you're signed to get in. These are buy stops on US30 and YM1. These are fill in the gap trades on the 1 hour. These would be like a 45-minute or a 30-minute buy stop on the rest of the symbols. Okay? What's up, Damien? I think Damien's the one who said I was 90%. Damien's a silly little man. All right, here we go. So this call out on the previous email, which I left up on YouTube, was 44,850. I explained how I got to that number on US30, but this is why I sent out the email. If you take a look at this exact same time period here, right, you're going to see something so freaking cool. You're going to see that at this exact time, NAS was already moved up. NQ1 was already up, broke up. SPX already moved up. ES1 already moved up. But you know what hadn't? Look. I know this looks complicated. I get it. A lot of you are intimidated, but don't be. It's so easy once you understand it. Jeez, oh pizza, look. These two at that time were still down. They hadn't moved up yet. See right here, this is the exact same candle placement, hasn't moved up yet. Oh, moved up already, moved up already, moved up already. So our rules state that, what's up, Kia? Kia Alex, what's up? Our rules state this. When one goes up, they all go up. When one goes down, they all go down. If one lags, it will catch up to the other indices. So let's be clear on this. These are our rules. Let me see if I can make this a little smaller here for a second. No. Let me see if I can pull this in a little bit. Kind of, yes. Okay. So watch. The rules state when one goes up, they all go up. When one goes down, they all go down. If one lags, it will catch up to the other indices. Well, at the exact line that you're looking at with the red arrow pointing to it right here, at this exact same time, all indices were high and broken up except for YM1 and US30. That's why I sent out the signal. I already told you, I explained to it. Does this make sense to everybody? Yes or no? Thank you, Larry. God bless you too, Larry. Thank you, CV. Yes is that you understand that when one lags, it will catch up to the other. And today it was on the hourly. Usually it's on the 1 minute or 30 seconds when I start calling them fast. Look, they gave you several hours, about 3 hours to be exact, for you to take this trade. I sent out emails. I told you last night it was going to happen. What's up, Rain Man? Is any of this clicking, giving you guys aha moments? Is any of this making sense to you? Please understand that when they give you a 1 hour or a 15-minute or a 5-minute lag where things move up prior on 1, 2, 3, 4 different indices, and sometimes it's 5 out of 6. What's up, Hercules? Yeah, I've been great. I hope you have been too. That you're getting the opportunity of a lifetime. This YM1 US30 trade came, I told you about it yesterday evening. I told you about it again this morning, several hours ago. And I told you where it was exactly going to, minimum. I'm seeing it, Kev. Thank you. Nice, Kirk. So good to hear. Thank you, Kirk. So nice to hear. Got it 100%, says Larry. Awesome, Larry. Thank you, Larry. Because this is the equivalent of free money. Now we use that term loosely, demo trade only.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
What's up, Tony D? What's up, Henry? Good to see you back, Henry. But this happens on 15 seconds. This happens on 1 minute trades. This happens on 15-minute trades. This happens today on a 1 hour trade. It happens all the time. It happens even on daily, weekly, monthly trades. You imagine the money. I do. When US 30, we got 8,000 pips on US 30 because of the setup. Any questions over this, please ask now. Any questions? No questions at all then. Because this is a very fundamental reason that there's going to be an automated system, a robot, a BRE-bot to be specific. Okay, just taking down some notes. All right, there's also way more important reasons with the sniper right here, but we'll go with that. All right, so I showed you how to enter the trade. You'd have gone back to the 45-minute on US30, entered the trade. You can clearly see this is a green buy stop. You know it's going to the orange line by itself. Then you compound it that NAS, NQ1, SPX, and ES1 have already done it. Yeah, we're okay. Beautiful trade. Perfect trade. What's up, EA8851? Good afternoon. Please, everyone, give a thumbs up right now on YouTube. I'd appreciate that. I just explained how we found the trade, how I was able to call it out hours ahead of time in the, let me go over here, in the email service sent out to you and the Discord multiple times. Over 3 hours ago, I sent this trade out. I traded it with you. I left one of my trades open. I explained why I called the exact take profit that I did, and it went there and then some. I always under-report, by the way. We could have got a few, probably another 50, 60 pips out of that orange line, but don't be greedy. Just take your money and run. No, Grant, I did not spot this via the UNA reverse. Yes, it applies to gold and silver. Will do this exact same thing. And cryptos, the cryptos we follow that are part of this system, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP does this, yes. But only certain things can combine like this. And no, I'm telling you how I spotted this. This has nothing to do with the UNO reverse. It'll have everything to do with the robot and the robot's ability to spot when a buy stop happens. This is strictly price action moved up first here. Well, first of all, pink cross blue, 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 pink cross blue. Then price action moved up, ES1, SPX, NAS, and Q1, and then YM1 and US30 had not moved up at this time yet. So when you have your pink crosses your blues, and you have your pink cross your blue early on the US30 and YM1, that's how this trade was spotted. I thought I was specifically clear on that. Let me repeat it again. This trade was not called because of the UNA reverse. It was called because of the lagging two symbols. That's why. I didn't play it right, but I learned a valuable lesson. There you go. You are going to hold that against me forever, Kev. I guess you can call me the 90% man. I probably will, Damien, actually. No, I'll try to let it go. But I thought it was funny. Here I am calling trades out, 3 hours before today, and including yesterday evening. So probably, I don't know, 8-10 hours before this trade happened, telling you to the exact dollar amount to where it's going. But I'm only right 90% of the time. Yeah. I'll argue that one. Understood. You're welcome, Grant. I greatly appreciate your emails, Gav. I hope you do, EAA51. I'm sure you do. Okay. So this is strictly a lagging trade. Or if you go by the rules, which are right here, this rule is very specific. When one goes up, they all go up. When one goes down, they all go down. If one lags, it will catch up to the other 5 indices. Or 4 in this case, because YM1 and US30 on this high of time frame always move the same. On lower time frames, YM1 can join the other ones or vice versa. But on this high of time frame, it's always this way. Okay. I showed you how to take the trade. And then I showed you how to spot the trade. This is the spotting. The taking of the trade is exactly the same as it always is. Orange line below, enter in, take it to the yellow line, then the orange line again for your take profits, let the one run, and that's what I did. Okay. I showed you the value of different amounts, volume amounts when you open up your lot sizes, how that matters hugely. All right. So for instance, generally speaking, we don't get to see these hourly ones much, but what we do get to see, you'll be shocked to see when you start seeing 5 minutes. You'd be shocked to see 3 minutes. Oh, they do it all the time. All the time. If one moves first, so on, the other ones don't move at the same time. So yeah, the smaller time frames do it more often. The larger time frames are rarer, but boy, when they happen, it's way bigger movements, generally speaking. I mean, hours, 3 hours before ES1, SPX, NQ, and NAS are all moving up, and YM and US30 are not. It's so weird to me that they do it that way. But boy, when they do, they're giving us that money. What broker? I think I'm in LHV on that one. LHV, the Eagle FX one. I could be in Hugo's Way, but I think I'm in the LHV one, the Longhorn, I think it is, the Eagle FX converted over to. I have trades with them. I have trades with Eagle FX. I have trades on Nadex earlier today. I didn't use Tradevite. I didn't use Publix. I didn't use any of those, but you can throw options on through Thinkorswim if that's what it's still called. Nadex works perfectly for these kind of trades. I don't like doing Nadex trades on Fridays, however, to be clear. They only give you that 1 day to recover, same day. But anytime, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I will take Nadex trades all fucking day long. And they have all the indices there. They have gold there. They have silver there. They have everything you want to trade. Now, crypto-wise, I use Uphold. But I generally speaking, don't trade cryptos that way. I just, if I know Litecoin's going up, I just own Litecoin. Any other questions? Because I have to go back to testing the robot now. And a long time of it. I'll be working on that for the next 3 or 4 hours. Any more questions? Everybody happy with that signal I gave out for free? Over 2,000 people saw that. I hope 2,000 people took the demo signal. I mean, it's amazingly accurate. When I tell you a signal in an email, demo trade it till you're blue in the fucking face. It's not going to miss. It seems to give a better rate. Yeah, I don't have trouble with them. They're fine. I love the Eagle FX. I was yanking out $16,000, $18,000, $12,000 at a time, and the most I think anything it took to get out of Eagle FX was like 20 minutes. I never had a trouble with Eagle FX ever in the history of, I don't even know, 4 or 5, probably 5 years with them. I don't know, however long it's been, but great thing. Thank you so much, says Raymond. Grant says thank you. Alex says thank you. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Sabrine. You're welcome, Ken. Absolutely. Thanks for the demo call. So Kirk, I love how I spelled that. It got me thinking. All right, guys, TikTokers, God bless you all. I'll be on, I don't know, probably not today, maybe tomorrow morning. We'll see. All right, bye on TikTok. God bless you all. See ya. YouTubers, I'm going to go too. God bless you all. Everybody have a great weekend. Got to get to testing on the robot. Testing on the robot. You're welcome, Henry. Good to see you back, Henry. Thank you all for being here for your guys' time. If you would, please give me a thumbs up on your way out. I'd appreciate that on YouTube. Thank you all. All right. God bless you all. Talk to y'all later. Well, that was a nice, easy little live. Where's my...